Hey there YouTube, welcome to Koala Gardens. It's so great having you here to share in this amazing year of joeys galore. Today we're going to see a little bit of footage of two joeys. So we'll have Pearl with her joey Hope and Emma with her joey Shine. And do we have a gender reveal? You're going to have to watch and let me know what you think. And a huge shout out to some of the people who make what I do possible. People who sponsor the calendar through donations, In the Loop adoptions, and my ever-growing Patreon family. Check out how you can become part of this. It's been the most amazing joey year here at Koala Gardens. There's Mama Pearl having a scratch. And can you see, Hope? They can be very hard to find. Maybe you can see Hope a little bit better through this shot. And you can see that Emma and Shine are in a really different type of tree to the one Pearl and Hope were just in. There's a wide variety of trees at Koala Gardens. Most of the trees are the primary food trees, but there's also lots of secondary. And this happens to be a secondary tree. And I'd like to acknowledge the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land I live, work and play. I'm Katrina, and I'm passionate about saving koalas. We've had some fantastic video of Hope moving through the branches and eating, but today it was a laid-back day of spending a bit of time with Mum. And not too far away from where Pearl and Hope were, kind of in between Hope and Emma, was the lovely little Arthur. I haven't seen him for nearly a month now, so I'm guessing that he has moved on. Look how high up in the trees he is. He's in area 10, while Emma and Shine are in area 4. I love watching how joeys develop more and more skill and confidence at eating, and Shine's not quite there yet. YouTube now allow me to use the super thanks, so if you look below you'll see the button. It's just a way that if you're not a regular donator that you could go, hey, this video is really great, I'm going to throw a couple of dollars into the pot and help Katrina buy some new camera equipment, and you'll get a shout out when I get it. Now let's get down to what we're really here to look at, which is more beautiful koalas, particularly those joeys. Pearl and Hope, they tend to usually be pretty calm when I'm around. As you know, I am quite good at not threatening the koalas at all with the way I do things. And if you look above Pearl's head, you can see that last year we had a storm and the top of that tree actually broke right off. You can see where it just ends in a bit of a jagged thing above her. Look at them sleeping. Now, the eating fest is actually going to be with Emma and Shine today. Shine and Hope are a reasonably similar age to each other. I think that possibly Shine is just a couple of weeks older. You can see that Shine is gaining a lot of confidence in feeding without sitting in Emma's lap or being on Emma's back. But even though Shine's fairly confident, it's not really all that easy up there, particularly when you're swaying away in the breeze. And if we watch closely, we're going to see a couple of times Shine gets a hold of a really good leaf, starts to munch and loses it. Takes a lot of growing up to learn to eat those tough leaves well. Now I had to frame by frame view this video on my big 27-inch screen to get to this point. What do you reckon? Is that a little set of balls in there? If you're looking at this video on a phone, you're not going to have like no clue because it's going to be too small. Shall we have another look at that little frame again? I know, right? I am Australia's biggest koala stalker. Doesn't seem to matter what angle I'm on, what Shine does. Every time there's a chance where you would see between those little legs in the whole rest of the time I was filming, and I spent about a half an hour filming all of this, there was always a twig or a leaf in the way at just that moment when I should have been able to see clearly. It's just always either they show you right at the start or you spend ages trying to figure it out. Let's just get a little bit of perspective. If you're thinking, oh, I can't see as much koala as I want, this is the conditions that I'm filming in. I'm this far away and zoomed right up into that treetop, and this is the only spot which gives me any kind of a view through to them without being completely covered over in leaf. I do my best, but out in the wild, you've got to work with whatever you got. Now here's a really good example of what I'm talking about. I've done a bit of slow motion. You watch that leg come up, that leg go down. Nah, you can't see a thing through. And look at that. Shine's got a great big leaf. Dropped it. Oh, no wonder joeys at this age still need to drink some milk. They really work hard and don't get that fuller belly. But Shine's learning. And you know what? You've done it. You've made it to the end of another Koala Gardens video. Now, what do you reckon? I want you to write in the comments below. Shine equals a boy or a girl? Don't write that. Tell me which one you think. Keep watching. Lots more great video coming up this month. Do check below in the description for links to all kinds of stuff. Patreon, how to adopt koalas, just looking at my site to see information I've got there, and links to Redbubble where you can buy all kinds of gorgeous koala merchandise for yourself, or it makes fantastic gifts for someone you love.